Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibbitz. It's Mary, and I'm here with today's edition of Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Love During Lockup, Word on the Street. So let's hop right in. Happy Felon Friday, everyone. I don't know about you, but TGIF for me means Felon Friday. So, guys, check this out. Monique and Derek are in my hood. They're in New York this weekend. They're doing their promo tour in New York. So, I had to take the opportunity and call. I called their manager, Mr. Jay Cooper himself. I hit him up and I asked him, what would it take for me to interview Derek and Monique? And guess what? I don't pay for interviews. So that conversation ended kind of quickly. Apparently, word on the street, they want 3Ks for an interview. Can you believe that? More than what they make an episode, guys. They only make 2K an episode. And you're going to ask content creators like us, content creators, producers who reached out to you guys asking for an interview because they're interested in your storyline for whatever reason, and you are going to ask for 3K. Interesting. So they're in New York this weekend. Apparently they're booked. They're doing some paid appearances. So I don't pay for interviews. Let's see how this goes. And yeah. Derek is appreciated the New York vibes. New York is a vibe. Take it from someone who's lived here next month for 49 years of her life. So now, speaking of vibes, Derek's been putting out some vibes on the interwebs, on his stories. And some of the other cast members aren't kind of feeling his vibes. And on the right, there's a story that was posted, and he's kind of implying that if it wasn't for this prior Love After Lockup cast, that, they put out the highest numbers in history and they did the most. And, without them, there wouldn't be a show. And Indy put out there that, a shout out to the OGs, because if it wasn't for the originals, there wouldn't be a season 2, a 3, a 4, etc., etc. And, I give Indy respect for putting this out there, because Derek, you do have to give a shout out to the OGs because they were on the show while you were still in jail. Just saying. And moving on to another little branch of the Derek and Monique storyline. Apparently, Monique's sister, Calandra, is at war with Derek's sister. Again, Elizabeth and Calandra at war with each other online. So Calandra published some mugshots of Elizabeth and called her out by her original name. And it's just a mess, okay? Unnecessary, messy. And I don't understand, honestly, why so many people are enthralled by the Derek and Monique storyline. Could be for the messiness, could be because of the over-dramatic messiness of this storyline. Honestly, I don't get it. But hey, it's bringing in the numbers according to Derek. Now, moving on to another couple that may be boring according to some, but I like them, maybe because they're a boring, normal couple. We have Oris and Cam out on a Friday night date. Cam thugging it around his house, hacking at a bush, and happy birthday, Cam. I like the cake. Totally you. Happy birthday, dude. And guys, if you haven't already, please check out our interview that we did not pay for with Mike and Justine on our channel. And Mike wished his sister Anne a very happy birthday. And it's very nice to see that they have this great bond between them. And we have Justine, and I assume one half of her matchy outfit. And in the Wackadoodle vote of the week, Sean won for Wackadoodle of the week for choosing video games over sex. 63% over Mr. and Mr. Montana Mills with their OSHA approved matchy outfit last week. And speaking of Sean and Sara, we see a preview this week of Sara talking to someone on the phone, saying that he's jealous and doesn't care that Sara's married. Who is this dude? Well, you know, I have the hot tea. Go check out my site, wordonthestreetreality.com, and find out who Sara's special friend is. And last week, Lindsay flipped the fuck out on Blaine when she found out the true scope of his charges and what the consequences were behind them. I mean, she knew about the charges, but what the consequences were behind them, really. And Ty and I dove into the season premiere last week. We did a recap. You know, Ty had a lot of feelings about a lot of things, but she had a lot of feelings about Blaine's hair. So we talked about Blaine's hair and how she feels like he needs a haircut. So Blaine shared with me, so I could share with you guys and with Ty, that his hair didn't always look like that. He was the first runner-up twice in the Mississippi's Most Beautiful Baby pageant. Okay, so check Blaine out when he was a baby. But Blaine always did have a great head of hair, because check him out on the left. He's the younger dude in this picture. Okay, so yes, Blaine, you always favored the hair. And moving on to other cast members that we will see on this season of Life After Lockup, we have Taylor and Chance hanging out with the family at the Science Center, and we get a peek of the baby. And we have Taylor's twin Bobby with her doggy, and Bobby making a statement about double standard shit, which I agree with. And we have Brittany hanging out in Vegas. Congratulations to Chaz for graduating with his master's degree. Congratulations, Chaz. And like I commented on this picture, you are lucky that you do not wake up with your cat on your head, hitting you in the face, looking for food. I would like to call this section Love After Lockup Food. We have homemade buffalo chicken taquitos from Indy. We have Roots homemade pizza from Dylan. And we have just a little bit of Indian food from Shane, because you know it wouldn't be a word on the street without Shane. And it wouldn't be a word on the street without Dylan and Heather. And Dylan has a new photo shoot dropping soon. And of course, Heather's life is an extended photo shoot, as you can see. And of course, it wouldn't be a word on the street without Mandy and Maurice. And it's Mandy's birthday countdown. So guys, 3 days to Mandy's birthday. Mark it in your calendar and make sure you send her all the Cash Apps and Sephora gift cards you can. And we have Jessica's son in his Spider-Man pajamas with his slippers. Cannot take it. He is adorable. And we have Lacey hanging out with her daughter Antoinette. And if you haven't already, check out my interview with her, Antoine, and Antoinette. I just wanted to squeeze her cheeks throughout this whole interview on our channel. And we have Haley. And let me tell you, Haley, she has come on our channel a few times, and her energy. I love her energy so much. And she is such a good mom to Hendrix. And, you know, if you haven't checked out our interview with Haley, check it out, please. And we have a Chevelle looking snatched with the waist trainer. And we have Quaylon, who says he is the GOAT. I don't know about that, but okay, Quaylon, I appreciate your confidence. And John, as in John and Christiana, has some news coming. I wonder what that is. Lizzie looks like she is enjoying her steak, and I appreciate this fashion statement from Lizzie. And her daughter is looking for friends. And Gabby is appearing at 106 in Park this weekend in Atlanta. And Jessica is healing from her traumatic experience with Dustin with the ones who love her. Indy is shouting out her former sister-in-law to be Lydia, and it's good to see that they remained good friends. You know, I really appreciated how Lydia looked out for Indy, and the two of them, their bond remained strong, even though Harry is a fuck up. And, you know, I just want to share something with you guys. Sometimes when we're doing research for stories and we start looking through mugshots, we could fall into a rabbit's hole. So while searching for mugshots for a story that I'm working on, we fell into a rabbit's hole and we found this old mugshot of Harry. Check this out. Harry, I'm still waiting to hear where your permanent home is, and I will put money on your JPay. That's my word. I just want to give you guys another shout out just to give you a heads up. If you ladies need career coaching services, Brianna is the chick to go to, okay? If you're on maternity leave, if you decide that you want to change your career, you haven't had a job in a while and you want to get back into the workforce like I'm doing right now, Brianna could guide you and help you do all that. She started a new business. It's called She Reinvents. She has an IG and everything. Please hit her up. She is offering a 30-minute free consultation. She will guide you down the right path. Hit her up. You won't regret it. I just wanted to close out this edition of Word on the Street with two messages from two different cast members. Indy, I agree with you. Being humble means recognizing that we are not on this earth to see how important we become, but to see how much difference we can make in the lives of others. Speak kindly, walk humbly, live simply. Yes, girl, I agree with you. But then Tyrese, I also agree with you. I will be sending W-2s out to all of you that have been all up in my business all this past year. Thank you so much for watching me. Please subscribe if you don't already. Please hit that like button. Check out wordonthestreetreality.com for all the tea you want. I will be doing my recap tomorrow night, Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. West Coast time. And I will have a special guest host, a little crossover action from 90 Day Fiancé Love in Paradise. Tune in to find out who it will be, and share my video with a friend or 10. And that's it. Thank you so much. Bye.